Minglava, it's Sophia here. Today I would like to talk about the power of forgiveness and how it is closely linked to how we show love to ourselves. Personally, I have met people in my life who did things to me like I could not forgive them, or who spread rumors about me, or who talked about me behind my back. And even though my intention to help them and to be with them was good, they took advantage of my goodwill, and then it was like I got hurt along the way, and I started blaming myself, and I started feeling like, I started asking myself questions like, why would I let other people take advantage of me? Why would I let other people bully me emotionally? And as a result, I start living that event over and over again. And finally, I find myself getting caught up in that particular moment, forgetting the primary cause of why it happened in the first place. So that's where I have started learning about the power of forgiveness, and today I would like to share what are the things that we can do to actually forgive ourselves and other people who have wronged us. I'm sure that you must have had the same kind of experience where you were bullied by other people emotionally, and where even though your intention was good and people didn't look at you the way you wanted them to look at you. So at that time you got hurt. Maybe you feel like, oh, why would this happen to me, and why would I be so naive, and why am I so stupid to let other people take advantage of me? Such questions, right? For me, what I have learned is that if we keep holding on to the events or the people who have hurt us, then the only person who suffers most is us. And it is like we are not respecting ourselves enough to let go of certain people who do not serve our higher purpose. So that's what I have learned from my own experience. So I have come up with some of the strategies to deal with this kind of situation, because when we get caught up in an event, in the past event, it's like we are reliving and we are reviving that event over and over again, so that we experience that kind of pain over and over again. So it's not fair. It's not fair for ourselves, definitely, right? So I have learned that rather than looking at the event or people from that painful point of view, if we start shifting our focus, or if we start shifting our perspective, then we can learn something from that particular event. So the method is very simple. You can do this, you can practice it. It's like finding a balance and lessons from the experience that you have experienced. What you can do is very simple. You write down the people that you cannot forgive, and you write down the events that you have experienced throughout your life which have caused you so much pain. And after that, you start writing down the facts, like the benefits that you get from those people and those events. How do they make you who you are today? So as soon as you start asking that kind of resourceful question, you start changing, you start seeing the situation from a very different perspective, and you can start seeing how these people and events make you who you are today. So that's what I have practiced, and that's what I have done for myself. When I feel I cannot forgive other people who have wronged me, and when I feel I cannot forgive myself, then it's like I'm occupying a space inside of me where I fill it up with a lot of hatred and regrets and blame and shame, and all these things are piling up day by day. So it's like I'm not making enough room for the right people and the right events to come. So what I have learned is, as soon as I start writing down these things and I start seeing things from a different point of view, I can just let go of these things and people that I've been holding on to for a long time. So that's something that I would like to share with whoever is watching or whoever wants to practice. Okay, so if you have done it, or if you have similar experience, and if you have similar strategy that you have used, then please feel free to leave comments below and let me know that how you have overcome this particular how you have developed a particular way to love yourself. All right. And another thing is, according to neuroscience, if we keep living the same painful moment over and over again, it's like we are making the painful existing neural network stronger and stronger, right? So if we start practicing this new method, what happens is that whenever we think about this particular event or people, our brain will start firing and wiring new neurons, which will create a new neural network where we can learn something about ourselves, so that we can have a perspective shift in our day-to-day life. So that's what I have learned from this particular exercise that I'm talking about. Okay, I think I'll stop here today, and I will definitely go live again in the future, in the very near future. And actually, I've gone live on my page, which is called Eureka Online Private Tutoring, where I talk about this same topic in my language, Myanmar, but this is just the English version. So it's up to you. If you feel like you identify more with Myanmar version of my video, then Eureka Online Private Tutoring is the place where you need to look. You need to check. And this is a page where I talk about some personal development stuff only in English. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for joining me live. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.